I'm going to stick to my long format for my intros. I'm trying to keep them short. I just recorded one that was 5 minutes, and I don't think that's what anybody's here to see. So, come here. Come here. Some people have asked about Nala, and this is Nala right here. She's the love of my life. Outside of my missus, you know, but she is, yeah, she's great. She's perfect. She's the best dog in the world. Yeah, chest day. It's been a long week. I'm looking to get this chest pump, feel good. I'm not really much of an eating. I don't like going in the evenings anymore, but you gotta do what you gotta do, and I needed the rest. My neck is feeling a lot better, thankfully. So yeah, I'm getting and get some work done. See y'all at the gym.
Alright, so the last couple ones I didn't have a voiceover for. Either I was just too lazy to do the voiceover or whatever. But first day back after recovery yesterday, felt pretty good. I might move my, cause I'm jumping rope every day when I train, right? And I've been going for about 15, 18 minutes, sometimes 20. But today, when I went up, I only got about 10 minutes, and my ankle started aching a little bit. So I'm thinking about maybe transitioning over to doing like 15 minutes on the bike, and then stretching, and then going right into my workout. Rather than doing jump rope every day, I'm going to do jump rope every other day, and maybe do it for a little longer, keeping that consistency of duration rather than trying to do it every day. I don't know what it is, but I need to figure out what the right shoe. Anywho, jumping into chest day, I warm up always with my traps, because that gives you a good base to build off of for when you're hitting the main workouts, hitting the chest motions. If you have a good pump on your traps, it gives you a little more stability. Neck is feeling a lot better. I'm trying here to maintain tension on the rear delts while without activating my. I just said I'm warming up my traps this whole time. I meant to say rear delts, my bad. But warming up my rear delts to get a good baseline. Making sure I'm not over flaring it. That way it wouldn't impact my shoulder or my neck. I think the problem might be there's a pinch between my right rear delt to my neck, and that's why I was feeling that pain for a couple days. I'm feeling a little better, but I still don't want to risk making it or flaring it up even more. I need to do a little more rehab on it, but doesn't mean I can't stop. Doesn't mean I need to stop training. I just didn't be aware of it while I trained. The Smith machines were packed, and there's only 2 at this gym. So I had to make do with this chest press variation. It's a pretty good machine. The first couple sets that I did like a warm-up set, and then I did a top set before this one. I had 2 plates, and I had it a little higher on the seat. I realized that when I drop it, I'm able to get a little more maintain tension on the chest. So it's a good little warm-up before the main press movement. Press movement, pretty similar to what I've done before, except to accommodate for the neck issue, I put the seat up an angle, so I'm not putting more pressure on the back, and I'm laying at a 30-degree vertical rather than a 35, 37-degree vertical, which makes a big difference in where you feel the tension most. When you're going at a higher degree, so if I was to go to 37, I would feel it more on strain on the shoulder, which is what we're trying to stay away from, while maintaining tension on the chest muscles, on the trio of chest. And when you go a little lower, it's just better that way. Although you won't feel as much pump on the upper chest, you'll feel it on your center, and that was the objective of this. Especially considering that I already did the 2 sets of warm up on the previous chest machine. But yeah, this moved pretty well. No complaints. I did notice that I was only able to get up like barely 6 reps. on the top weight at what was it, 255? 235, I think. 235 if the weight is actually true to what it is, but I doubt it is. Point being, I'm not sure what it was. It just wasn't feeling perfect like it had been last week, but that's okay. I think going into this with the injury from the neck from the last split, I'm taking it a little easier on exertion while maintaining tension, and no complaints. Just it moved pretty well. Once I got into my chest, into the chest fly portion, I felt a little better mind muscle connection, and of course I hit chest twice a week, twice a split for every 6 days, so I'm not too worried about it being a little more of just today being a warm up rather than a very good pump session. I mean, I think I'm looking forward to tomorrow's morning back day. I think this was a great setup for that. But most important of all, throughout all of these motions, there wasn't any issues with the neck, which I was slightly concerned about, but we did okay. I'm pretty sure I did one more set at the previous trio of weights that I go through for the top set and then 2 drop sets. I moved it over to a plate and 25 and 10 for this trio of top set and then 2 drop sets. So I would do, I guess, if it's true to what it should be, we're talking plate 25 and a 10, so it should be around 215 pounds. So it's probably closer to like 205, 210, which isn't a bad number to push. Tension moved pretty well. I was able to get a better range of motion on these reps. Of course, the last couple reps are always going to be a little more taxed than the first couple reps, and that's okay. Focus is tension. We're not looking for like perfect range. Perfect rep range is amazing, and that's what we should always aim for. But at the end of the day, tension over time means that your form is going to break down. And it's okay for form to break down, but you should maintain that mindset of, okay, given what range I have in this current rep, what's the best I can do? And that's what we go for the most part. Either way, incline bench moved fairly well. No complaints. I know last week and the week before the pumps were really good. This week I'm still trying to like tweak the split that I have going with the 6 days of chest, back, legs, and the shoulders, and then chest variations, and then hamstrings. So chest, back, quads, and then shoulders, and chest and arms, and then hamstrings. It's still kind of a little confusing, so I'm not too dead set on it yet. If anybody has any opinions or has any ideas, let me know and I'll give it a try, maybe, depending on if it seems sound enough. But I'm liking the 6-day split. I feel like I'm able to exhaust myself to that. I'm able to hit that ledge. I'm not going over it, which is very good. I'm not overexerting myself. I'm not pushing myself to the point of any massive injuries outside of a slight tweak in here and there, and that's just par for the course in this sport, quote unquote. But anyways, moving on to chest flies. Chest flies moved pretty decently after the couple of sets on push. Moving over to the flies felt pretty good. And I'm pretty sure in the first 2 sets that I hit on chest flies, I had the seat a little more elevated so I can hit the lower chest at the peak here of the motion, where my hands are coming together. So I get a little better pump there. For the set after this, of course I do the drop set to get more tension over time. But for the set after this, you'll notice that I'm one section lower, so I can get the end. I have the arms back placed behind me one more hole. So I think on this machine they go up to 8. There's 8 different little sections that you can put to vary the degree at which the arm starts. On the first section, I put it at 6, so I can get that center pump going on the fly, focus that center, and then on the last set of I think I did 2 sets on the lower here. You see it where I'm slightly lower, and I'm able to uh, go a little further back to get that full fly motion, right? See how I'm really weighting it down there? That's what I'm trying to get. Honestly, while the incline bench and the bench machine beforehand weren't moving the best, flies were great. The tension was consistent the entire time. Pump was awesome for this. Um, while there's progress is progress, and I will always rejoice in the fact that even if it's not like perfect, the fact that I'm getting better, even if it's 1% or not even 1%, 0.5% a day, I'm enjoying that. It's I find it fun, because like seeing these little tweaks that happen, and like while yeah, somebody could get in a coach or something, they could probably tell me how to do these things, and I work it in. But learning on my own has been the best way for me to get to progress in this sport, quote unquote. I think that's also given me more appreciation for it. Learning through experience has always been the best way for me to learn, and there's nothing that can beat that. Yeah, so I did a drop set here, and I did 8 more at this weight. I'm pretty sure I put it to like 55 pounds. But yeah, felt pretty good. So after that, I did abs, which I'm pretty proud of. 4 sets of 25, 100 pounds on the machine, on the cable here. Nothing, sorry. Point of focus here is maintaining contraction in my core while going through the motion. Tension under time. The tension over time is the point of the game, name of the game, and I did that pretty well. I know I told you guys I didn't do ab last week, so I'm honing in a little bit more on them. Of course, as we know, abs are visible in the kitchen, but they're still built in the gym. You still got to put in work for them to show, just like any other muscle. And then moving over to posing. Posing looks a little pretty good. I liked how the shoulders came out today. Going with the OG fit with the Nike pants. I prefer the bigger shorts just because the perspective is a little better in terms of pump. But as you can tell, the chest pump is pretty good. I'm seeing more thickness in closer to the center of the chest. Upper chest still needs some work. Lower chest still needs some work. But we're getting there. I'm enjoying the process. Working on this side chest and shoulder pose here. It's getting pretty good. But I'm learning how to grab that left arm and pull that chest forward. That's the thought process of that motion right there. While maintaining flexion of core, making it look small, and then keeping that shoulders going. Front lat spread, I hit it again just because it felt pretty good. Core is coming in decently. Got a lot of work to do, but y'all know how it is. I'll see y'all tomorrow.